Welcome to the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider. Today my guest is Wayne Olson, part of the Green Team at SAP here in La Crosse. Welcome, Wayne.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Wayne, tell us a little bit about the history of SAP.
Well, the SAP, as we are here in La Crosse, is really a homegrown company. It started out as PostalSoft. From there was a name change to First Logic, which some people may know of. We were then bought by a French company called Business Objects, and then recently, about a year and a half ago, we were bought by SAP. SAP is the largest business software company in the world. So we're a local group that is part of a very large group.
Yes. And tell us a little bit about what your challenges are in implementing some of your initiatives on the Green Team.
I think probably inertia and lack of interest. I guess initially I think people see it as an extreme effort, the Green Team. But what we tried to do was relate to them in a local and a pocketbook sense. We felt that had more, it was more compelling and also more what we wanted to do.
So what are some of the initiatives that your Green Team has been able to accomplish?
We've accomplished both things that had to be, probably two categories, things that had to be funded, and we had just one of those, and the rest were simply things that are in effect free that we could do. So the thing that was funded was MTU Works bus passes. So we got just to get people a taste for thinking about bus and mass transit as an option, we promoted and had subsidized that. We also have done things that have reduced costs in the bottom line for a company by encouraging folks through various methods to do things like put their monitor on standby mode versus just letting it burn bright all day. We've saved probably upwards of $7,500 a year just by doing that. So we also, when we were bought by SAP, they have a standard way that they do things. And one thing was to bring in bottled water versus what we had, which was filtered water. That kind of seemed like a backward step to us on the Green Team. So we took an effort to change that. And the results of that effort, we found, were a savings of $50,000 a year by going from bottled water back to the filtered water. Plus, the landfills or the incinerators have less to deal with. Some other things are e-waste pickup. That's, I guess, one thing we have coming up. We have won an award for having the largest participation rate for Bike to Work Week, and our folks are really proud of that. We've done things like screen an Inconvenient Truth on Earth Day, maybe a little too much, but people seem to enjoy it. Various things like that, things that often don't cost money, but can actually save money.
Are there other issues that you'd like to discuss with the Fox viewers?
I guess one thing that we try and encourage folks at SAP Business Objects to do is to think about things like compact fluorescent bulbs, to ask about things that maybe you're unsure of. Like we've had a lot of it, and you can probably understand this. We've had people that have mistaken thoughts on what a hybrid car does, how much it costs, what it can do. So we look forward to having a lunch and learn where we can explain some of the things. Does it drive different? No. Are there some constraints? Yeah, you can't haul a piano. But other than that, basically it's just a car with a couple extra parts. We're looking forward to getting some better bicycle and cycle parking options down by the building at the River Center. Currently, we're about to lose what we have, which was not much. So, various things that basically hope to compel folks or encourage folks to think about sustainability, mass transit, just reducing their footprint in general.
That's great. Great effort of the Green Team. And what website can they visit you at?
Well, there's a general website, www.sap.com. where you can look up some of the sustainability efforts that our parent corporation is doing. Unfortunately, there's not an option locally to see what we're doing. Potentially in the future, I guess that might be a good idea. But so the site would be www.sap.com and look for the sustainability section.
Thank you, Wayne Olson. This is Chris Schneider with the Thinking Green News Moment.